Even if you have created a great product that meets the customer needs, that you know that for sure has market fit, at the right time you push out to the market, doesn't mean that you're going to succeed. Because you're going to have to strategically break through a huge amount of internet competition. And so the goal here is to make the competition irrelevant. In an efficient market, usually a big player or a few key players, they will take the whole value of the market. So you're not trying to focus on those kind of market because they're already been conquered and grabbed. So what you're trying to look for is opportunities in either new market or fragmented market or stagnant market. So take new market, for example. Maybe you shouldn't try to look for creating another awesome social network and to beat Facebook. So maybe instead you should look into new hot market that's coming up, such as wearable technologies or internet TV. Low barrier to entry. So don't fight a war that you cannot win. A Chinese philosopher Sun Tzu, in his famous book, The Art of War, says this. The general knows when he can fight and when he cannot will be victorious. So sometimes step back from a busy, highly competitive market is also a smart move. So to keep a financial fit is very important, not just to your potential investors, but also to yourself. How do you make your employee and staff be confident about the business you're developing? So that includes keeping the sunk costs low upfront, and also reserve a working capital fund, and keep making your profit going up by the economy of scale. So low sunk cost. So we mentioned in the product model before, you're going to need an upfront cost to build that product, to initiate that marketing campaign upfront, and some costs are not inevitable. So what you're trying to do is to try to keep the low sunk cost loss, and there's strategies such as lean development. So when you go into the product development, you're trying to create that MVP, the minimum viable product, and push out to the market to see the market fit, and then if more, then you build on each version, each edition, you add more features gradually, not just hoping to reach a most robust product using the most best architecture, the most updated framework. That's not the goal. Working capital flow. So it's very common for startup kind of business to sometimes to 3 or 4 months of payment not received from your major clients or customer. So as a founder, sure enough, you can sleep in your car for a couple months, you don't mind, but your employee probably will leave very soon. So what you, in practice, ideally what you want to do is to reserve either cash or credit-based 3 to 4 months kind of operation cost, so that you can go over that kind of difficult times. So ideally, your team will have 1 hacker and 1 hustler. So the hacker will be the engineer that owning the technology skills and knowledge, and he can go out there and design and develop good quality product. And the hustler on the other side is supposed to be the business person who has this knowledge in about your customer, about your market, and he can go ahead and go out and sell, and also market, and also network with people.